The majority of Americans are introduced to the workforce through frontline jobs, whether it's waiting tables, stocking store shelves, or folding clothes.
Right now, roughly 112 million Americans are frontline workers, and more than 70% of Black and Hispanic Americans in the U.S. are considered frontline workers. There's a new survey by Mckinsey and Company that found 50% of frontline workers in that group make less than $30,000 a year. 3 out of 4 frontline workers want to be promoted, but less than 1 in 4 achieves it. On average, Black and Latino frontline workers make 20% less than white frontline workers. Joining us more to talk about these statistics, these numbers, is Monet Williams, partner at Mckinsey and Company. Ms. Williams, good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Happy to be here.
So can you start off with maybe a little more detail on some of these numbers that we mentioned and these challenges that frontline workers of color face?
As you mentioned, the frontline workforce in the U.S. is very large, a significant part of our workforce overall. And we see, especially for frontline workers, and even more specifically for frontline workers of color, that the lack of opportunity to move up, as well as a worse experience around inclusion and belonging in the workplace, is really making their experience not what they would want, and they aren't getting those promotions that they would like to receive in their career.
And when I talk about some of those roadblocks that prevent those types of promotions from happening.
There are a few things. One, we tend to see that there's less formal routes for advancement in a lot of these frontline roles. For example, many frontline workers are going to spend their whole career in frontline roles. Just 4% of workers make it from the front line to the C-suite. So this old idea that you make it from the fryer up to the C-suite in your organization just doesn't hold true for most frontline workers. But the good news is that there are some good quality jobs that are available to frontline workers, and we just need to increase the paths to get there for many of them.
And why is it so important for companies to reevaluate that relationship with the frontline worker?
We've seen in the last couple of years lots of conversations around the Great Resignation or the Great Attrition. So many workers are looking for a better quality experience at other companies if their employers are not providing it. We also see that over the last couple of years, organizations have really spent a lot of time and resources on DE&I policies and programs. But we also see that frontline workers are the least likely to believe that those policies and programs are effective. So there really just seems to be some wasted effort today in really providing the support that frontline workers want to see.
Monet, what do you suggest companies do to improve job quality to support these workers' development in their careers?
There are a few things I think employers should do. First is to really give a voice to frontline employees and understand what they need to be successful, and then raise the floor on that experience. Again, many frontline workers will spend the bulk of their career, if not all of their career, in the front line, and so improve that. Really formalize the paths to opportunity in your company, so people need to understand how to advance and what the supports they need to have in order to do that. And then lastly is look at a lot of the policies and programs that you're already offering to corporate employees and see what you can make better available to more frontline workers as well.
Yeah, very interesting, important take on it too. Where can folks get more information about the survey and the study and the information that you've shared with us today?
If you'd like to read more about our report, please do visit mckinsey.com/race in the workplace.
Okay, Monet Williams, partner of McKinsey & Company, thank you for your time and your insight this morning. We appreciate it.